this sporty car with just one answer on Card Sharks. And if you play your cards right, you can win $32,000. And now, the host of Card Sharks, Bob Eubanks.
Well, thank you. Good morning, everybody, and welcome to Card Sharks. Let me tell you, we have a brand new champion who has never played the big money or tried to win a new car. We got a sporty new car for him to try to win today. So that's how we're going to start our show off today, with our champion playing for the big money and then a brand new car. So his name is Chris. Chris, come in here and join us on Card Sharks. Okay.
Hi, how you doing?
Well, I'm fine. Step right up here now.
Okay.
Tell us a little bit about Chris. Will you do that?
Okay, my name is Chris Del Rey. I'm from Laguna Niguel, California. I'm happily married, have a beautiful wife, and a wonderful 10-year-old son.
Okay.
And I enjoy surfing when I can. We live close enough to the beach so we can do that.
That's great. Well, you're going to enjoy what's about to happen to you now, because we're going to give you a chance to win up to $32,000 with a turn of one single card. And the ladies who can help you do that, our dealers on Card Sharks, are Lacey Pemberton and Susanna Williams. And good morning, ladies. How are you? Now, Chris.
Yeah.
You watch me, Chris, okay? Yeah. Your contact lens is fogging up, wasn't it? Here's what's going to happen here, my friend. Now, you can change one card per line. Minimum bets are $50 each time. And the nice thing about all this is we're going to give you some of our money to bet with, okay? So we're going to give you $200. You've got it now. Stay right there. And here we go. Good way to start our day with somebody winning a lot of money. We hope it's you. Here we are. Now, your first card is a king, and you got 200.
We're going to go all of it lower.
All of it lower than the king. How about that? Now you got 400.
Higher.
All of it higher than the deuce. King. Now you got 800.
All of it lower.
All of it lower than the king. Ah! You were on a roll. Oh, that's okay. We got lots of time. I'm going to give you 400, and you've got an ace. Let's do it again.
Okay, all of it lower.
All of it lower than the ace. Now you've got 800 again. Player
We're going
change.
to change the card with number 2.
Number 2.
Yes.
All right. See what Lacey has for you. The 9. Ha!
Oh,
Hello there.
all of it lower.
All of it lower than the ace again. Now you got $1,600, Chris.
I'm going to go with... $1,100 lower.
$1,100 lower than the jack. Sure it is. Now you got $2,700 and the 8 is your card. Player change.
Okay, I'm going to change that card with number 1.
Number 1. Okay. Lacey did you good last time. Let's see what happens this time. The 8. Not bad at all.
All of it higher.
You bet it all, huh?
All of it higher.
Gonna bet
Why
it
not?
all that it's higher. Hey, you can win a lot of money if it's higher. Is it higher than the 3? You darn right it is. Boy, I thought you were going to roll those suckers. That was fun. I enjoyed that. $5,400. You already had 200. Now you got 5,600 in cash. Yours to keep no matter what happens. But now we are going to give you a chance to win the neatest little car you've ever seen. And Gene's going to tell you about it. Gino?
Presenting the new Suzuki Sidekick. Contemporary styling with a tough, rugged, and gutsy performance. Comes equipped with standard features and California emission. Good luck, Chris.
Okay, Chris, put the surfboard on that one, can't you?
Okay, yeah.
Hey, you got $5,600. Now, let's think about winning this car. Can we do that? Here's how you're going to win the car. We have been honored all this week to have with us in our studio audience 10 bachelors from the United States Marine Corps. They're back with us again today, and gentlemen, again, welcome. Now, I'm going to ask you a question about our 10 Marines, and then we will ask you to go over there and register your answer on our range board, all right? So Lacey has the question. Lacey? Here it is. Chris, before the show, we asked these Marines, was your father also a Marine? How many of these 10 Marines said their father was a Marine? Now, I want you to go over there and place the marker on your answer. How many of them said that their father was also a Marine? He says 2 of them. If he's right, if it is 2, he says 1.5.
Okay.
No, he says 2. If it is 2, you win the car. If you're off by 1, if the correct answer happens to be 1 or 3, you get another $500. The actual number of these Marines whose father was a Marine is 2 of them. All right, Chris. Hello there. Now, our champion's got the cash. He's got a car. It all has a value of $14,855. And we'll be right back. Go away.
That is hilarious. Oh, God. Oh, this is... I need a car, too. I'm driving an Oldsmobile Regency that's ready to die in the parking lot. I might just leave it there.
Your eyes got about that big when you won that car. You know that. That was really neat. How exciting. Okay, Chris, congratulations to you. Now, let's go on and see what happens because we're going to meet a new challenger for you. Jackie, please join us on Card Shark. How are you, Jackie, with a Q? How you doing?
Fine, thanks, Bob.
Well, good. Tell me about Jackie.
Well, my name's Jackie Cowgill. I'm married to an American. I come from Cheshire in England. And I've already lost my accent, so I'm getting quite worried.
Yeah, don't worry too much, hon. Yeah.
I mean, I'm hooked on junk food now. It's terrible.
Don't they have junk food in England?
Well, it's not the same.
What do you have in England?
Well, our Big Macs are about this big.
Oh, you're Big Macs or Little Macs?
The Little Macs,
Little Macs. But you have Big Macs here and Little Macs over there.
That's true.
Huh. Or do you like American men better than English men?
I've married an American. I think he's great. I think American men are far more charming.
Well, I agree with you totally.
Absolutely.
Yes, there's no doubt about that. And we don't talk funny, either. Okay, you know how to play this game? All right, we're going to get started right now. Chris, first question is yours, and this question involves our 10 United States Marines again. And Chris, you had wonderful luck last time. Before the show, we asked these 10 Marines, since you became a Marine, have you taken a bubble bath? How many of these 10 Marines have taken a bubble bath since they've become a Marine?
Well, in the barracks, I don't think there's many tubs there for a bubble bath. I'd imagine it's a slew of showers. I'm going to have to say it's going to be low. One.
One. Let's see what Jackie says.
Oh, I don't agree with you at all. It's going to be higher because, I mean, men like to relax and turn on the hot water and lounge in the tub and have all those bubbles. I think it's going to be higher. Don't you like to relax in a bath with lots of bubbles?
Oh, heck. Mr. Bubble and I, we're the best of friends. We really are, yeah. Well, the actual number of these Marines who have taken a bubble bath is 6 of them, yes. I hope Sal is one of them because he wears underwear with smiley faces, too. All right, which 6 of you guys have taken the bubble bath? Raise your hand. Way to go, Sal! Harry, where are you, Harry?
Right here.
I am so embarrassed for you. I'm embarrassed for you standing next to Sal, who wears funny underwear and takes bubble baths.
As a matter of fact, I take plenty of them with bubble baths and champagne.
Bubble baths and champagne?
Yeah, and candle lights.
Is this by yourself?
Yeah, it's a good way to relax.
You silly guy, Harry. Thank you very much. Okay. Easy by yourself. Good. Jackie, you ready? Here's your card, Jackie. It's a deuce.
Whoa, higher!
Whoa, higher. It is not. Oh.
Oh.
Doggone. Bad card. Chris, free chance. Yours is a 6.
Higher.
Pardon me?
Higher.
Higher than a 6? No, not higher. Ooh. Well, that was no fun, was it? Try another one then. Jackie,
Okay.
how long have you been married, huh?
1 year and 5 months, I think. 1 year, 4.5 months.
Have you been to a marriage counselor yet?
Nope.
Well, we surveyed 100 marriage counselors, and we asked them, when a husband is feeling romantic, but his wife isn't,
Oh.
should she pretend she's in the mood? How many marriage counselors said the wife should pretend she's in the mood?
Oh, my goodness. Well, I'm always in the mood, and that's terrible, I think. I have to...
I don't hear your husband complaining at all. So.
Well, let me think. In the mood, they said they should be in the mood. If they don't feel in the mood, I think it's going to be...
How many say the wife should pretend that she's in the mood?
I'm going to think it's about 55.
55 out of 100 marriage counselors said the wife should pretend. Chris, what do you think about this? You're an old married man.
Well, if my wife's not in the mood, she'll let me know. She ain't gonna kid around, honey. I ain't in the mood. So
Locks you outside, right?
Yeah, and marriage counselors, they do. I would imagine they'd stress honesty because honesty is important in a relationship. So I don't think they want you to be deceptive. So
Higher or lower than 55?
I would say that it's going to be lower than 55.
Lower than 55. The actual number of marriage counselors who said the wife should pretend to be in the mood is 16 of them. Yeah, you're right.
Too bad.
Too bad, yeah. Okay, Chris, want to change the 6?
Change it.
Let's see. 6 is a 10 now, Chris.
Oh, that's tough. We'll go lower.
Lower than the 10? Good one.
Lower.
Lower than the 8? No.
Oh,
not lower. Jackie, the deuce is yours, and here we go.
Higher.
Higher it is.
Lower.
Lower it is not.
Ow.
Wow, that's a bad card.
Bad.
Oh, you have good cards, just at the wrong time. That's
Yeah.
Okay, we'll be back in just a moment with more card shots. Princess Diana and Princess Fergie of England recently took shooting lessons in case they should ever need to protect themselves. So we surveyed 100 women in America, and we asked them, would you like to learn to shoot a gun for self-protection? How many women said they would?
My wife is afraid of guns, and she...
You're a lucky man, Chris.
Yeah, and she has a philosophy that, I mean, it could go off in the wrong person's... I mean, in her hands, it might be with the wrong person's accidentally, just for the case of nerves. So, you know, and I think a lot of women feel that way. I think a lot of men might feel that way, too. So I'm going to have to say that that's going to be a low number, 35.
35 out of 100 women would like to learn to shoot a gun for self-protection. Jackie, higher or lower?
I think that's going to be lower.
I think it's lower. Is,
Yeah.
is it still illegal to own a gun in England?
You can't own a gun unless you're going shooting or hunting or something.
And is there a high homicide
Even our
rate?
policemen don't have guns when they're just regular on the beat.
Is there a high homicide rate?
Mm-mm.
No.
No, in my town, I think there's been one murder in 50 years.
In 50 years?
Mhm.
Yeah.
I'm a country lass,
Think
so
about
we don't
that one,
have
folks at home, about
that
gun
often.
control, huh? The actual number of women who would like to learn to shoot a gun for self-protection is 52 of them. Wasn't lower, was
what a
higher.
lot.
Sorry to hear that. Here we go. You have a gun, Susan?
No, I'm
go.
going to learn karate.
Oh, you want to learn karate? Okay. All right.
Change it, Bob.
Chris, you want to change it? Yeah, okay.
Okay.
The 10 is a 9.
We'll go with lower.
Lower than the 9, it is.
We'll go higher.
Higher than the 6. No,
Whoa.
not higher. Jackie, you've been stuck on this 2 for a long time. Let's see if you can get off of it.
Higher.
Higher than the deuce. Yeah.
Lower.
Lower, yeah.
Higher.
Higher, yeah.
Oh, I don't know what to do. Oh, higher.
To win the game, yeah. I didn't think you'd freeze in that 4. That was too good a card. $100 for you, Jackie. In game
Good.
number 1, win the next game, and all kinds of wonderful things will happen to you. So we'll set up. And, Chris, you know you have to win this game now, so let's see what happens. So here we go. Cards being dealt out from the same decks. Jackie, the question is yours. It's an educated guess question.
Oh, dear.
The United States has the highest teenage pregnancy rate in the developed world. In an average year, what percentage of American teenage girls become pregnant? What percentage in an average year of American teenage girls become pregnant?
Well, let me think. I'm going to say it's about 50.
50.
Yeah.
All right, Chris?
I'm going to say that's going to be lower than 50.
I hope so. 50?
That's a bit high, that, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a bit high. Yeah,
Right
it's a bit high, I find it, yes. That means every other little girl we see out here. The actual percentage of American teenage girls who become pregnant in a year is a mere 10%. It's a bit high, isn't it? All right, Chris.
I don't believe any of that.
Chris, here we go. There's the deuce.
Higher.
Higher than the deuce. King.
Lower.
Lower than the king. 8.
Freeze.
Freeze. Sure, you'll freeze right there. Keeps Jackie away from those cards. I like it. We'll be back. Don't go away.
50%. What a silly answer.
Return. Now, next question goes to you, Chris. This question once again involves our 10 bachelors from the United States Marine Corps. Gentlemen. Now, Chris, before the show, we asked these 10 Marines, if the United States went to war, do you think women in combat would be a help or a hindrance? How many of these 10 Marines said women would be a hindrance?
Well, I believe so far they seem to be pretty liberated guys, and women companionship is nice, and at the same time, women have shown they can be tough in the Marines. I think that is going to be 5.
5 of them say that a woman would be a hindrance in combat.
Oh, I'm going to say it's lower.
I think it's lower than that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? The actual number of these Marines who said women would be a hindrance is 2 of them. You're right. Yes, Jackie. Interesting. Which 2 of you think that women would be a hindrance? Raise your hand if you would, please. Kenny and Darren. Darren, why?
Well, I think women tend to be too emotional, and there's a lot of horror involved in combat and wartime situations, and I don't think they can handle it.
jump down their foxhole, they may shoot you and say, get out of here, right?
Something like that.
Yeah, okay. Gentlemen, thank you very much. Once again, nice to have you with us. All right, here we go. Jackie. Jackie, there's a 6. You can change it if you'd like.
I think I'll change that
Well, let's
6,
see what we have. 6 is now a 3. That's better.
Higher!
Higher than the 3 is a 4.
Higher!
Higher than the 4 is an 8.
Oh, I'm gonna freeze!
Gonna freeze on the 08. Yeah, I don't blame you. The 3's right there. 2 cards away from becoming our champ. Let's see if it happens. Jackie, single women. That's what this one's about. We surveyed 100 single women. We asked them, have you ever spent more than 1 week's salary on a hairdo?
Oh, my goodness.
How many single women admitted they've done that?
Oh, I don't think you can really spend that much on your hair. I mean, a salary's about $300 a week. So you can't really spend $300 on your hair, can you? So I don't think it's going to be very high.
I don't know, transplants are pretty expensive these days.
Well, let me think. I think it's going to be about, 40.
40 out of 100 have spent more than 1 week's salary on their hairdo.
Yeah.
All right, Chris?
I'd have to agree. That is quite a bit of money to spend on a hairdo. I'm going to say it's going to be lower than 40.
Yeah, I think it's going to be lower, dude. You're funny, Jackie, with these questions. Actual number of single women who have spent a week's salary on a hairdo is 14 of them, yes.
Oh,
yes,
good
Chris.
luck anyway.
Chris, want to change the 8?
I'll change the 8.
All right, we'll do it. 8 is now Queen.
Lower.
Lower than that Queen. Jack.
Lower.
If it's lower, you win the game. We'll play a tiebreaker. Lower than the Jack. Yeah. Of course it is. Tiebreaker time. Chris won that game. Jackie won the first game. Your palms are wet?
Sweaty.
Yeah, okay. Well, you know what we're going to do? We'll play a tiebreaker. It's a 1-question, sudden death game. 3 cards will be dealt out. And if you're ready, good luck. The winner here becomes our champ. Chris, you ever been to a psychiatrist?
Never.
Have you, Jackie?
Never.
Oh.
But I will do after this. I can't believe the answers I've given.
Yeah. We surveyed 100 psychiatrists, and we asked them, generally speaking, which is tougher on a man, getting fired from his job or being divorced by his wife? How many psychiatrists said being divorced by his wife is tougher on a man?
If my wife divorced me, it would be, I believe it'd be emotionally traumatic. I mean, I would really, because it's a real personal thing when it's one-on-one with your wife. And, I mean, it's saying something that possibly maybe I didn't do enough. So I would feel some type of failure on that. When you're getting fired from a job, if I were to get fired from my job, you know, it could be a personality conflict. So how was it phrased again, please?
You had me so enthralled with your story, I don't remember. Yeah. How many psychiatrists said being divorced by his wife is tougher on a man than being fired from his job?
I would say that would be 60.
60 out of 100. Let's see what the expert says here. Jackie?
Well, divorce is really an ugly thing. And so being fired from your job, you can always get another job if you're good.
Have you ever had your show canceled?
No.
No.
I've been fired, though, and that was horrible.
It's just awful.
I think the worst thing would be divorce. So I think it's going to be higher.
Higher than that. The actual number of psychiatrists who said being divorced by his wife is tougher on a man is 67. You're right, Jackie. It was higher, but only by 7. Jackie, I'll show you your base card. I'll show you Chris's base card. You then have a decision to make. Remember, you can change this one if you want to. It's a 4. Chris's base card is a 7. Now, you can play it. If you make a mistake, Chris is the champ, or pass it on to Chris. If he goofs, you're the champ.
Well, I've made it this far. I'm going to play it.
You're going to play it yourself. Going to keep the 4 or change the 4?
I'm going to keep the 4.
Okay, here we go.
Higher.
Higher than the 4, yes.
Oh. Oh. I can't change that, can I? I'm going to go higher.
Higher, you say? If it's higher, you're the champ. If it's not higher, Chris is the champ. Higher than a 6? Yeah!
There you go.
All right, Jackie. Okay, Chris, thank you very much. You have $14,955, including a new car.
Thank you very much.
Congratulations to you. See you.
Thank you.
Come on, Jackie, right over here, hon. Right over here. Oh, there you are. How you doing? Oh, yeah, you ought to be. 50% of the teenage girls are playing. We'll be back in just a moment with our new champ. Don't go away. Time we have, we'll see you next time on Card Sharks. Bye-bye.